I just made one of my favorite Christmas candy treats. There's cereal, there's butterscotch, there's chocolate and candy. It's just Christmassy and fun and the perfect little gift to give out at Christmas time. Let me show you how I made it. Okay, I have a big old pot and we're gonna start with 1 bag of butterscotch chips. And I'm gonna put the whole bag right in the big pot. And then I have some creamy peanut butter. It calls for a cup, but my dishwasher's running and my cup measure's in there. So I'm gonna just do like a couple of these big spoonfuls. This recipe comes from one of my best friends from high school. It's like their coveted family recipe. They always gave this out as gifts. Like I think a lot of people make this, but this was like their thing. So I'm honored that they're letting me share it. And their last name is King, which is kind of Christmassy. So I think I'm gonna call it King's Mix, like the 3 kings, you know? The actual Kings, my friends, they just call it Mix. I'm using this whole container of Skippy. It's like a small one. Why not? And I'm gonna melt this on the stove. I'm putting it on kind of low heat to melt everything together. And while those melt, I'm getting all my mix-ins ready. So I have Chex cereal, Kix cereal, and then plain Cheerios, not Honey Nut. And I'm just gonna open these boxes so that we're ready to go when everything's melted. This is nice and creamy and melted, so I'm gonna add in the cereal. Turning off the heat, and I'm gonna add in, I think these whole boxes of cereal, but I'm gonna start small. So I'm gonna do half the box of each first. Stir it all together. And you gotta be kind of gentle, like you don't wanna totally break apart all the cereal. All right, I'm adding more in. I'm gonna start with Chex and Cheerios. I'm adding in the whole box, but I'm being a little careful at the bottom when it gets really like dusty and crummy, you know, in the Kix. Okay, stirring this all together now. All the cereals are mixed together, so I laid some parchment down on the counter, and I'm gonna just put all the cereal out and put it into like a flat layer. And this makes like a ton. And then just flatten it out into a nice single-ish layer. It was so good. And then you want to let it cool down for like 2 or 3 minutes because we're going to add chocolate on top and we don't want it to melt. So now it's nice and cool. I'm going to add first some white chocolate chips. And I'll just kind of sprinkle them all in. And I'm just doing the whole bag. And then I'll do regular semi-sweet chocolate chips. And then I have some Christmas colored M&Ms that I'm just gonna sprinkle all over the top. And it's still warm enough that like some of this stuff might stick together, but it's cool enough that it won't melt. And this is a gigantic bag of M&Ms, so I'm not doing the whole thing, but you want a good amount. Okay, that's it. And then we'll let it dry for like an hour, and then I'll come back with little gift bags to put it all in. And just what is not to like about that? Yum. It's been about an hour. Everything's nice and sticky. It clusters up a little bit, but it doesn't totally stick together, which is totally fine. It's delicious. So I have these cutie little like cellophane bags, and this is how I like to wrap these up to give as gifts. So I take a big spatula and I just sort of pour right into the bag. Gotta be gentle so you don't like break up all the cereal. And I wanna make sure you can see a bunch of M&Ms and everything too, because that's the fun Christmas color. Okay, so you have a fun bag like that. And then I just take it, twist it up, and then take a little piece of ribbon and just tie it around. You could also totally put like a little gift tag on it with your name, and then something that says like contains peanut butter if you have to put allergens on gifts, like for coworkers or something. Is that not the cutest thing? And this is like straight up fire. The butterscotch is so good. Perfect little gift. Thank you to the Kings for this amazing recipe. King's Mix. Okay, enjoy. Bye.